Yeah, we pretty soon when they start coming in, we gonna pay them.
All right, so now I got to call you out now. You do know, right?
I do now.
You started Aiken how you were 16? How many years is now?
It's a total of 17. A total of 17.
17 years of service.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Kim, let's go, Kim. Let's go. Tell the music. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. To our parents, guests, and graduates, we say good afternoon and welcome to the commencement exercise for the 2019 graduating class of Aiken High School. This has been a very exciting school year. We've watched the transformation of Aiken High change right before our very eyes. I am glad that this senior class had an opportunity to be a part of that change. Seems like just yesterday, I remember seeing some of you come in as nervous freshmen walking around the vastness of Aiken High School. And then in a blink of an eye, 4 years have passed and here you sit. It is my sincere hope that the administration, faculty, and staff of Aiken High School has prepared you for the next step in your lives, be it college, the military, or the workforce. It has certainly been an honor and a privilege to serve as your principal. At this time, Ms. Mary Glenn Piccolino will come and acknowledge our sponsors, and we will follow the program as outlined. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kofer, and congratulations to the class of 2019. Congratulations to our graduates, and thank you to all who have come to share in their love and support of this important milestone in the lives of our students. We are certainly grateful to all of our sponsors and partners who made today possible, but wanted to share a special appreciation to our presenting sponsor, Rhodes Graduation Services, as well as our platinum sponsors, Aiken Works and Bridgestone. Thank you so much, and best of luck to the class of 2019.
Good afternoon. Before I share a few words, I would like to ask you all to join me in recognizing the end of an era of leadership at Aiken High School. To be a high school principal takes a lot. To be a principal is a wonderful, wonderful joy. It's the best job you can ever have. To be a high school principal takes just a little bit more. It takes your time away from your family. You travel to games, you stay at band concerts, you do art shows. To be a high school principal is a demanding job. And for someone to have done it so well for so long, it just needs to be commended. I'm going to ask you to join me, please, as we recognize Mr. Garen Kofer. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Well done for everything you did. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Uncle G. 17 years of service at Aiken High School. It's amazing. Well, good afternoon, Aiken High School class of 2019. It is my honor and privilege to stand before you on such a memorable day. Commencement. Each of you have worked hard to meet the comprehensive expectations of your beloved school and our community. For that, you should be both commended and praised. You've earned the admiration of your parents, your teachers, your friends, and those who lead the Aiken County Public School District. So thank you for bringing us all together on this wonderful day. Over the past month, Aiken County teachers have taken to social media to help the public and educators across our state understand why they choose to be teachers, but also why it's a joy to serve and work in Aiken County. Sharing over 37,000 posts, they advocated for our profession and our community. So following their outstanding example, I would like to share with you today why it is that I serve as an educator and why is it an absolute joy to do so in Aiken County. I serve because of days like this and because of students like you. In you, I see the very best of life, the blessings of opportunity, and the strong fabric of resiliency. You live with an overt exuberance. You strive to accomplish what others only dare to dream. You also stand firm in the face of adversity, and you don't let much hold you down or deter you. So to see you in action and to witness your talent always takes me back to a very humble place. And I think back to recess. Think back with me. Think back to recess, where you learned and practiced how to play with others. To the lunchroom, where you learned to share with someone who may not have had a great lunch like you did that day. Think about the field trips where you saw things that you'd never seen before, but you also realized that you had better be where you were supposed to be when it was time to catch the bus to return home. Think back to the classrooms where tough love often encouraged you to be just a little better than you were at the start of that day. Humble thoughts of love and care you received every day. The love and care you deserved. So as I take it in, I realize that I serve so that I can be a small part of that process, a process that leads to glorious days like this one. So notice that I said lead, but not end, because you have so much more to do, so much more to accomplish. And we are excited to support those dreams and efforts as well. So as you leave here today, remember, you will always be a Hornet. And you will always be a part of the Aiken County Public School family. So remember, we are here if you ever need us. Good luck, class of 2019. Continue to live well, work hard, and stand strong. Thank you.
You did it, class of 2019. Good job. There's a song by Metallica entitled Nothing Else Matters. Some of you may know it. Probably the parents in the audience may know it a little bit better. But I just want to kind of share a little bit of a piece of advice from that song and some other things here. Some of the lyrics go like this. So close, no matter how far, couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trust in who you are, and nothing else matters. You can put that another way. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Or for the millennials in the audience here, stay in your lane, bro. Now, the winds of the world on the outside are going to toss you about, but if you can remember this small piece of advice, you'll always be at peace on the inside, and really nothing else matters. On behalf of Miss English, Mr. Crane, Mr. Smith, and all the rest of us on the Board of Education, we offer you congratulations, good luck, and Godspeed. Thank you.
At this time, it is my honor to present to you the Salutatorian for the 2019 graduating class of Aiken High School. The Salutatorian is the student with the second highest overall average in the class. This year's Salutatorian is Brian Christopher Mara.
Honored guests, teachers, parents, and friends, I just want to thank you for allowing me the privilege to speak at today's graduation ceremony. It is truly an honor for me to be able to stand here and say just a few words. When thinking about what high school memories to speak on today, there are so many that run through my head. From Friday night lights, to prom, to stepping into brand new buildings, it is far too difficult to narrow the memories down to the most important. However, I realize that all of these memories have something in common: the people that were involved in making them. Beyond any physical memories, the meaningful relationships that are formed in high school can last a lifetime and make such an impact on your high school experience. Whether it be a certain teacher or a certain friend, the love and compassion you feel from them will stay with you forever. I am personally downright lucky to have a wonderful friend group that not only saved my life, but makes my life better each and every day. These people stick by me even through all of my personal flaws and mistakes, of which there are many. Without them, I do not know where I would be. I cannot speak for everyone's experience, but I hope that you feel the same as I do, and that our friends are what make high school truly a special time in our lives. I hope that you carry a friendship with someone into the future and cherish it for the rest of your life. I will leave you with what I believe is the most important thing to remember from your time at Aiken High. Regardless of whether you have lived in Aiken all of your life or moved here in 7th grade, regardless of whether you are thousands of miles away or stay right here, Aiken will be your home, and the people you know and love will be your family, always. Thank you very much.
At this time, it is also my distinguished honor to present to you the Valedictorian for the 2019 graduating class of Aiken High School. The Valedictorian is the student with the highest overall average in the class. This year's Valedictorian is Charlton Palmer Hill.
I don't think I can beat my buddy Brian's speech, but I'll give it a shot. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you to all the parents and family members for being here today. Whether some of us want to admit it or not, we definitely would have had a much rougher 4 years of high school if you weren't there. I mean, I could practically give this diploma to my parents for all their hard work and the support they have given me. Anyways, wow, we're graduating, and it's crazy to see how much we've done and how much we've learned in these past 4 years. So many new friends and experiences that I hope we never forget. But let me remind you that high school is not the end. It is not the peak, but rather one more step in the mountain of our lives. We still have to keep climbing. We have to keep growing because there is a world out there waiting for us and for everything we can offer it. So then, let's keep climbing. We will not stop growing and learning after high school because that is simply not an option. After today, we will continue to work hard. We will continue to inch slowly but surely towards our goals and dreams. We will continue to go to new places and to meet new people. We will continue to climb to new heights that we may have never dreamed before. We will continue to succeed. We will continue to fail. And above all, we will continue to learn. The point is, as cliche as it may sound, us graduating is not the end, but rather the beginning of a wonderful journey. And it does not really matter how you view these past 4 years, whether you thought they were the greatest, or you thought that maybe they weren't the best. What matters is that these past 4 years happened, and you can continue to learn and to grow from them. And before I finish, I'm going to squeeze in a quote that I think that can apply to us in some way, shape, or form. It comes from a Chinese proverb, and it says, "There is no shame in being weak. The only true shame is in staying that way." So with that, I hope you all remember to keep growing, to keep learning, and to keep climbing. Thank you.
Good afternoon. At this time, I'd like to thank our special guests for joining us today. Dr. Sean Alford, Dr. Sean Foster, Ms. Jeannie Glover, Mr. King Lawrence, Mr. Trey Traxler, Ms. Julie Reveille, Ms. Mindy Tucker, Ms. Phyllis Gamble, Mr. Alvin Presley, Ms. Kate Olin, Ms. Jennifer Hart, Ms. Cassie Cagle, Ms. Mary Glenn Piccolino, and our board members, Mr. Keith Liner, Mr. Jason Crane, Mr. Dwight Smith, and Mrs. Rosemary English. Thank you all for joining us.
Good afternoon. I am Lauren Bowling, the lead senior counselor, class of 2019. I've enjoyed being a part of your journey this year, and I am proud of the group sitting before me. In this class of 2019, there are 15 Palmetto Fellows recipients. 27 students will be receiving free tuition for being awarded the Life Scholarship at a technical or two-year institution. 74 students will be receiving Hope or Life at a four-year institution. We have 2 of the 5 students in the first cohort of the Call Me Mr. program. This program will pay full tuition for my minority male students who will be majoring in education at either Aiken Technical College or USC Aiken. 9 of the 15 Rotary scholarships, valued at $5,000 each, were awarded to Aiken High seniors. Students of this graduating class receive state scholarships such as the Newcore Scholarship, the James F. Burns Foundation Scholarship, and the Ivan Hayes Scholarship. These scholarships are not traditionally awarded each year to Aiken High students, and for nearly every local scholarship, a winner is sitting in this crowd. Some students were awarded scholarships where there was only one recipient for the county or the state. Upon graduation, some of our students will enter the workforce directly, and they are prepared and motivated. There are 8 students who have answered the call and will be serving our country in the armed forces. We had 2 students selected to receive Army and Air Force ROTC scholarships. Both award full tuition at their selected institutions. The band and orchestra program received the Outstanding Performance Award for the 2nd year in a row. A senior made first chair electric bass for SCBDA All-State Jazz Band. The symphonic band received a Superior at Concert Performance Assessment, and the jazz band received an Excellent at Jazz Performance Assessment, and straight superiors at the Carowinds Festival of Music. 3 culinary arts students earned their ProStart Certificates of Achievement in 2019. This national certification is the hospitality industry's highest honor for high school students and requires passing 2 rigorous exams and working 400 hours in a restaurant setting. Our academic team won the district tournament for the 3rd year in a row. 3 seniors received scholarships for their work with the Beta Club, and 2 seniors received the National Beta Club School of Merit Award. With the aid of seniors, the NJ ROTC unit won first place overall in the annual Superintendent's Cup held among the Aiken District high schools. In addition, NJ collected over 25 first through third place trophies for the drill and rifle team competition this year, competing against schools from North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. In addition, NJ was awarded the Unit Achievement Award by the area manager for exceptional performance this year. Aiken High School seniors contributed to the region championships in volleyball, men's and women's cross country, and men's and women's track and field. Many athletic teams made the playoffs this year. In this crowd, there are future collegiate athletes in football, men's basketball, baseball, men's and women's cross country and track and field, and men's and women's soccer. These athletes are excited to play at the next level. Our volleyball team won the region championship for the 11th year in a row. Led by our seniors, our Lady Hornets made it to the lower state semifinals. This graduating class had athletes from volleyball, men's track and field, and men's soccer that were region players of the year. Class of 2019, I know I speak for the faculty when I say that we are very proud of your accomplishments. As all of you are taking the next step in your life, we encourage you to embrace your full potential. It is tough to say goodbye, but I do so proudly by announcing for post-secondary education, the class of 2019 has been offered $15,213,174.